negative people behind. Like, you cannot try and level up and bring those same people from down here with you. Some people gonna make it. Some people gonna understand why you're changing, why you're different. But them fake people, them negative people, they're gonna say, you changing, you different, you not the same.
Of course I'm not, dumbass bitch. I'm not trying to be the same person for the next 20 years with the same habits. Like,
choose your fighter. Fight. Knockout. You win.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney, but I go by YoungandKinky here on YouTube. And if you is new here, welcome to the family. If you is not new here, welcome back. How is you doing? I done missed you. Hope you all are still staying safe out here in these streets, okay? So today's video is going to be how to be that bitch, how to be the main character, how to be that girl, how to be the woman that you've always wanted to be. But before we jump into all of that, please don't forget to smash that red subscribe button down below. Show your girl some love. Go ahead and hit that bell right next to it so you can be notified every time I post. And follow me on social media at YoungandKinky because let's be friends. Duh. Let's jump into today's video. We are going to be talking all about how to become the main character. Y'all seen that trend on TikTok, you know, becoming that girl, becoming the main character, how to be, you know what I'm saying, just how to be that woman that you always dreamed of. You need to start off with, who are you right now? What is it about yourself right now that you're like, what habits do you want to change? Think about this, you have to be honest with yourself. You cannot bullshit or try, like, no, you cannot do that. It starts with knowing who you are now. You have to really know yourself in order to make changes, because if you're trying to make changes on stuff that you just have no idea about or that you just never really pay attention to, then it's gonna be kind of hard for you. So it really starts out with knowing yourself and getting to know yourself, and that may look like just sit with yourself for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What do you like? What don't you like? What bad habits do you have? What good habits do you have? What's some things that you wanna, some good habits that you wanna amplify or like multiply? What's some bad habits that you wanna reduce or completely get rid of? I apologize for the sun. It's playing hide and go seek right now, but hopefully the lighting is pretty decent. Just know who you are right now. That may take some time, it may take a couple of months. Like the type of person I am, I love my own company. I love being by myself. I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know what I'm good, I know what I'm not good at. Like, that's because like I'm alone, a lot. Yeah, I'm alone a lot. Depressing, but I know myself and I know what I can accomplish, what's realistic for me, what's not realistic for me, and I know the person that I want to be. The next step is to know the person that you want to be. You have to know where you are to know where you're trying to go. So know the person that you want to be. You need to start off, make an actual list. Like, make a list. What are the habits? Like, I have mine. I will flash it on the screen right here. This is my list of everything, of every habit that I want to have, every daily routine that I want to have. You have to make it as specific as possible. Like, don't be like, oh, I want to eat healthy and I want to work out and I want to, no. I would read mine off to y'all, but it's on my laptop. I mean, it's on my phone. I'm filming my phone, but I'm pretty sure it's something like, you know, when I wake up, what's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning? What's the next thing that I do when I wake up in the morning? What's my self-care in the morning? What's my routine in the morning? What time am I working out? When am I working out? How long am I working out? What are the workouts? What do I want to achieve from those workouts? What do I do for work? What am I doing while I'm at work? How is work? How do I dress when I go to work? How do I get ready before I go to work? What do I eat before work? What's my lunch like? What's my dinner like? What am I doing after work? What's my nighttime skincare routine? What's my nighttime self-care routine? And I know that can sound a bit overwhelming, but you can start, you know, you don't have to just jump into the whole list. Like, I think the problem is a lot of people, they really look at stuff and they see the end result, but they don't really see the process that it took to get there. So you really have to understand like what steps you need to take in order to get to where you want to go. So you have to make a list, because that's a step by step. You know what I'm saying? Like, make a list, put it in your phone, write it down on a piece of paper, put that bitch in the mirror, put it somewhere where you're gonna look every day. For my fat ass, that's a refrigerator. I put stuff on the fridge and on my mirror, because those are two places I look every single day, multiple times a day. Again, because I'm crazy. But understand that even after you make that list, it's gonna change. Like, I've been writing lists of goals and stuff since like 2016. Like, I'll try to insert some pictures here, but since 2016, the person I wanted to be at, how old was I in 2016? Like 20. The person I wanted to be 21. I don't know. The person I want to be at 21 is not the girl that I want to be at 27. And I don't know, sound like a big, huge difference. I'm different. Like, I don't have the same goals. I'm not in the same situation, in the same environment. So things are going to change for me. And if I figure that, you know, it's habits that I want to introduce or remove as time goes on, I can do that. So just keep a list. That's like the most important thing. Keep a list of who you want to be so that you can remind yourself every single day of what you're striving for. You need to look at it. Don't just write it and then leave it in your notes. Look at it. Actively look at it. Third thing is talk that talk and walk that walk. You gotta, if you're gonna talk that shit, you gotta be able to back it up. That's basically what this point is about. Like, you have to walk around like you own the fucking world. You should never let anybody tell you, Callie, it's my Callie babe. Her name is Callie Renee. Say hey to the people. They're not used to me filming this stuff. I haven't made a video since I got them. Anyways, you have to know that you that bitch. Like, you have to know it with every fiber of your being. Now, I get that everybody has insecurities, stuff that they might have a little bit like low self-esteem for. Like, I don't know. For me, I'm not that confident about like my weight sometimes because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm so straight, and then like I've gained a lot of weight. And you know, you got that fupa and like all that shit going on, but like sometimes my hair too, I'm insecure about like how my hair looks. Who gives a fuck? Like, I might be a little bit insecure about it, but that's not gonna make me feel not confident in myself. I'm still 100% confident in myself. I love how I look. I wouldn't change a damn thing about how I look, you know, except for but I'm not changing shit about how I look. You have to love yourself and know yourself, and you have to know that that girl that you want to be, you are her. You're her right now. It's just different habits and different things that you're going to implement, but that's you right now. You have to live life as if everything that you want is already in front of you. You have to like literally walk that walk, talk that talk, dress how you want to dress. Do your future self dress dressy as fuck? Is it casual? Is it classy? Is it punk? Is it like skater? Is it gothy? Is it, how does she dress? Dress that way now. When you walk into a motherfucking room, let me tell you, when you walk into a room, you need to walk in there. You cannot be scared of nothing. I ain't trying to be vain or nothing like that, but people always compliment me or make comments about how I walk. And it's been happening since I was in like middle school. People used to tell me I walked stank or I walked real ghetto. And I never knew what they were talking about. And I just been hearing comments like that like pretty much all my life. And as an adult, I'll be at work or something and I'll be walking and like a customer or something will stop me. I've had multiple customers stop me and say, oh my God, I love how you walk. You just walk with such confidence. You just walk like you got everything together. You're so cool, calm, and collected. This one old white dude at one of my jobs, he said, when I'm at work, Courtney, and I'm stressed out or like stuff, I'd be like, what would Courtney do? Courtney is calm, she's collected, she has it all together. Like, people, like, my boyfriend just commented on my walk the other day, talking about, yeah, when you walk in the room, you just walk like, like you own that bitch, like you got a power walk. He's talking about, I'm gonna start walking like that. It's not something that I physically do on purpose or like I consciously be like, okay, I'm gonna walk a certain way. But that just goes to show you that how you present yourself is how other people gonna take you. So if you walk into a room and you're scared because you don't know if your hair look good, you're scared because you don't know if your outfit look good, you nervous, like, oh my God, what they gonna think, who gives a fuck? Fuck them. You know who, the only person whose opinion matters is yours. If you like how you look in the mirror when you go out in the morning, own that shit. If you look raggedy as fuck and your sweats and your hair standing on top of your hair, you still better walk into that goddamn Walmart because you got look a mess going to Walmart. You better walk in that bitch like, oh, I know everybody in this room think I'm gonna try them. I know everybody in this room want me. Everybody in this room thinks so highly of me. Now it's it's like a conscious thing. Like, I don't really think that, but that's the thing I tell myself. Like, or you tell yourself nobody is paying attention to me. Like, it's 30 people in this fucking room alone. Like, nobody is paying attention to me. And even if they are, like, who cares? Even if somebody was to walk up to you and say something negative, maybe not something mean, but like something like kind of like backhanded a little bit, like, that's one person. That's one person out of the millions of people that are probably in your city or in your state alone. Like, you do not need to be worried about what other people have to say about you. Everybody's gonna always have an opinion about you, but as long as you walking your walk and you talking that talk and you walk into every room like you own that bitch, like you confident as fuck, I don't give a fuck if you fall on your motherfucking face. If you trip and fall flat on your motherfucking face, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you keep that shit pushing. Okay? Number 4 is you have to go after what you want. Like, you cannot be no punk ass motherfucker. Like, you cannot let nobody punk you out of what you know belongs to you. You have to go after it. You have to believe that the things that you want, you're gonna accomplish. Like, you have, like, so for example, for me, I am going to be a full-time entrepreneur. After 2022, I plan on hustling, working, putting my money to the side, stacking some bread, and by the end of 2022, I will be working full-time for myself. That is something that I know is gonna happen. Like, I'm going after that shit because I know that I can get it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be too hard, or oh, it's 1,000 other, millions of other YouTubers, or millions of people already sell stuff like this. People already sell stuff like I want to sell. People already doing it. It's oversaturated. That's my favorite one. It's oversaturated. Who gives a fuck? So what? Do you know what it means when something is oversaturated? That means a lot of people are doing it and they're good at it and they're making money off that shit because there is money to be made. Like, that's just that on that. Like, I want to be an influencer. Like, excuse me, I am an influencer. Speaking in present tense, I am an influencer. Like, this shit belongs to me. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody punk me out of it. I'm not gonna let my mind try and talk me out of it or scare me. No, because I want that shit, so I'm gonna go after it. Number 5, and this is everything is important, but like, this is important too. Number 5, you have to take the small steps today in order to reach your big goals tomorrow. So what I mean by what I mean when I say that is, you have to start implementing small steps right now. So for me personally, I want to work out 5 times a week. I want to have 2 active recovery days, which means active recovery is basically like a low impact workout. Like, one that doesn't really, it's not cardio, like a walk, yoga, tai chi, like not Pilates, I fucking hate Pilates, but something like that, something like low key that still gets you up and moving, and you know what I'm saying, gets that good 30 minutes of exercise for your heart, but that's not extraneous like exercise. So for me, working out 5, 6, whatever days a week, I can't just jump in it tomorrow and be like, oh, well, I'm gonna just start working out every day tomorrow. And I think that's where a lot of people fail at. I know we have these big goals and big dreams sometimes, and, you know, in becoming that person I want to be, I might, you know what I'm saying, think like, okay, I need to work out every single day starting tomorrow. No, maybe tomorrow I just get up and go to the gym. You only gotta go in there, motherfucker. Drive to the parking lot, maybe go in and use the bathroom, come back out. Look around, whatever, like, and then leave. Guess what? You made it to the gym. Because today you didn't go at all. Tomorrow you'll make it all the way to the gym. You know, then the next week, maybe we actually go into the gym and we go on the treadmill for 30 minutes. And then the following week we go to the gym twice and we go to the treadmill. And then the next week we go 3 times. But we start lifting weights now. We're doing treadmill and we're doing weights. And guess what? Those small habits that you implement every day they build upon themselves. You cannot just wake up one day and say, you know what? I want to be the main character. I want to be that bitch. Everything I want to accomplish, do it now, and I'm just start tomorrow. I'm gonna start eating healthy. I'm gonna start working out. I'm working my business every day. I'm gonna be studying. I'm gonna do everything that I want to do all tomorrow. No. So many people get overwhelmed trying to do everything all at once, and then they just give up. They give up and say, fuck it, I'm done. That was hard. I won't do no more. You cannot jump in head first. Take small baby steps to get to where you want to be. Because eventually, though, like, say a part of becoming that girl for you, like I said, is eating healthier. So you're not just gonna throw out all your food in your refrigerator today and say, tomorrow I'm gonna eat salads for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe a little bit of water, maybe some nuts, or, you know what I'm saying, some rabbit food in between. No, start with breakfast. Every day, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have a healthy breakfast. 5 days out of 7, you'll have a healthy breakfast. Because some days you might want some pancakes, something, I don't know, Waffle House, whatever's in your area. We start with breakfast. So we're going every day breakfast, 5 days out of 7, breakfast, healthy. You got that down pat? Is that a habit for you now? Okay, so incorporate lunch. Now we're doing breakfast and lunch, healthy meals. Breakfast and lunch, healthy meals. Eventually add dinner, healthy meals. Add your 3 snacks in for the day. 3 snacks, healthy meals. And before you know it, you eat healthy, and it's a habit for you to reach for those healthier options, to shop for those healthier options, putting in the grocery cart versus going to the snack aisle, the cookies aisle, like the bakery, like all this other unhealthy stuff that you know you don't need. Start small, start slow. You want to start exercising? Okay. Is a main character in your mind for you that she work out every day? That don't mean, like I said, you need to jump into the gym and start going to the gym every day. Take a walk. Walk 15 minutes away from your house, 15 minutes back to your house. That is how I started working out, back working out. You gotta start small. Really have to start small, because like I said, those small habits build upon themselves, and eventually you got big habits. And then before you know it, it's just everything that you thought in your mind is actually coming into fruition. Number 6, educate yourself. So for me, I guess I should have went over this in the beginning of the video, but like for me becoming that girl, because I'm not there yet. That's another thing. I am not there yet. I am not the person I want to be. You and me, you and I, we taking this journey together. We're gonna do shit together. We're gonna hold each other accountable. We're gonna check in on each other, okay? This is a community, baby. This is a family, the YNK family. I don't just say that shit for fun. Like, I mean that shit. This YouTube channel is all about transparency and honesty. And I wanna be honest with y'all and saying I'm not where I wanna be in life. Not at all. So I guess I should have went over like my list or becoming the main character. So for me, is working out, eating healthier, I guess working out 5 days a week, eating healthier, 80% of my meals being healthy, 20% being, you know, whatever I want it to be. Drinking more water, at least half a gallon a day. Working on my business, you know, my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my blog. Working on that every single day, studying, because I am going back to graduate school next year, not 2022, but 2023. Getting ready for that. What else? Main character. Really working for myself full time. Taking care of myself mentally. Finding a therapist, taking care of my mental health, not being in toxic situations, abusive situations, whatever. And doing my skincare every day, every morning and night, doing my self-care every morning and night. Really just taking care of myself, my mental health, my spiritual health, my physical health, and my financial health. Those are like my main goals in becoming that girl. That is the main character in my mind. Waking up every day, doing my morning routine, which is like meditating and stretching, yoga, you know what I'm saying, writing in my journal, praying, talking to God, making a nice breakfast, going to work on my own business full time, and then getting off, doing my evening self-care, cooking myself a very beautiful dinner, a healthy, delicious dinner, going into my nighttime skincare routine, my nighttime self-care routine, which is the same, and, you know, then just doing it all over again. Really making each day my own. Like, I want to wake up and I want to know that, I want to feel like I'm living in a movie. I ever had like a really good day, or like something really good is about to happen, and it just puts you in this really good mood. Like, wow, everything is going so great right now. I want to feel like that every day. And I know, you know, you got to put up with the rain if you want some rainbows. So every day is not gonna be perfect. Every day I'm not gonna feel like getting up and going to the gym or doing my skincare routine or doing my self-care routine. That's okay. As long as I'm doing like 80% of the time, majority of the time, and it's a habit for me, it should feel wrong to not do those things every day. That is the point of becoming the main character, because this is my life. And my dream life looks a certain way, and I look a certain way, and it's not like this. It's not like this. So that's the point of becoming the main character, or trying to level up your life. You're trying to be the person that you always wanted to be, with better habits than what you have right now. Because like right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm eating crap, I'm gaining a lot of weight, my skin is kind of funky, my hair, I haven't really been taking care of my hair. Like, I'm definitely taking care of my finances, my mental health. Like, I need a therapist. Like, so many things. I'm just like, I'm ready to be that main character. I'm ready to be that girl, the girl I always wanted to be. And so, you know, I have to, you know, educate myself on what steps I need to take to get there. Like, never stop learning, never stop, you know, doing your own research. You can sit and watch a million YouTube videos, read a million blog articles, or follow a million influencers. You still have to know what's best for you, because what works for them, what works for me, is not going to necessarily work for you too. So take everything with a grain of salt and do your own research on everything. Skincare products, food, exercise, and like, do actual research. Like, look at actual scientific articles. If y'all need help with that, if you're not a research person, or you don't feel like doing it, I can point you in a direction, or I can make a video with actual evidence-based, research-based shit that back my stuff up that I'm talking about. I don't just say stuff, pull out my ass just because it sounds nice. I'm saying it because I've researched this stuff extensively. Like, I know what I'm talking about here because I've educated myself. I know the path that I need to go down to get to where I want to go, and it requires me to know certain things. I'm not just going to use these products because that person said use them, or do that because that person said to, because I need to know that it's going to work for me personally. So number 7, you have to leave negative people behind. Like, you cannot try and level up and bring those same people from down here with you. Some people gonna make it. Some people gonna understand why you're changing, why you're different. But them fake people, them negative people, they're gonna say, you changing, you different, you not the same.
Of course I'm not, dumbass bitch. I'm not trying to be the same person for the next 20 years with the same habits. Like,
I don't know. I just be looking at people, like older people, and I be looking at people, like I said, I'm not shitting on nobody, but like people who like in their 50s and their 60s, and they have to work 2 or 3 jobs. I mean, they so worn down from working. Their hips is bad. I know people who had to get a hip replacement, hip surgery. Their knees is bad. Their feet is terrible. Like they walk all wobbly because they just work so much day in and day out. I've seen people like that. I see people who have so much potential, but they waste it because they're just too lazy to put in the work to get to where they want to be. And I don't want to be that person. I don't hang around negative people. I've had people who I thought were my friends, and I've told them my dreams and my aspirations and the things I want to accomplish, and they laughed in my face. Like, that shit hurt. Like, they laughed in my face. And I was like, okay, so you can't really tell everybody everything because people are gonna hate on you, and some people might even try to sabotage your ass. Like, some people might just get in the way just because you're doing better than them, and they don't like that shit. I don't know why certain people are like that, but they are. So you don't tell everybody your moves. You know what I'm saying? Just make them shits in silence. But people gonna see you changing. They're gonna see you growing. They're gonna see you evolving, and they either gonna get on their wave, get on the same wave as you, or you need to cut them off because they're just gonna drag you down to where they are. Misery loves company. They fucking love it, and so does loneliness. They will drag your ass to where they are. So you have to learn how to cut negative people off and ignore that negative talk that they might see. That they might say. It's like the one friend who laughed in my face. Okay, bitch, we gonna see who laughing. We gonna see who motherfucking laugh at the end of this year when you still working at that same job that you working on 2 jobs, working your ass off, killing yourself, breaking your fucking back, and I'm working for myself. It's hard for people to, I don't know. People don't really enjoy the process, the work, the path, the sacrifice that you have to take to get there. They see the beginning and they see the end, and they go, oh, I want the end result. But then they don't see the in between. They don't see all that shit that you had to go through to get there, my nigga. Like, and it could be anybody, even if it's your parents, your siblings, your best friend, your boyfriend. If they are trying to hinder you from growing and becoming that girl, becoming the main character, cut them the fuck off. Like, fuck them. Like, no, we're not doing that shit. You're not feeling like nobody holds you back. I don't care who it is. And if it's yourself, if you have negative self-talk, stop that shit, bro. Stop it. Stop it. And my very last point is be unapologetic about what you're going after and what you want. And you have to know, you have got to tell yourself whatever you want already belongs to you. Your name is already written on that shit. You want to work out every day. You want to be healthy. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to go back to college. You want to get a degree. You want to get a trade. You want to start a family. Whatever you want to do, whatever your main character looks like, you have to know that you are that person, which goes back to walking that walk and talking that talk. So I expect to see y'all's list. I expect to see, you know what I'm saying, y'all telling me in the comments, write down, type out, what do you want to accomplish for 2022? As far as like yourself, like what do you want to accomplish? What do you want out of 2022? What do you want to leave in 2021? And what do you want 2022 to give you? Just let me know in the comments down below. And feel free to hit me up on Instagram, on here, wherever. We can talk about it privately, or leave me a comment down below and let me know, what does your main character look like? Like, what does she do every day? What are some daily habits? What are some weekly, monthly, yearly habits? Like, what does she want to let go of? What is some stuff you want to introduce? And you have to know that shit belongs to you. I'm telling you, that is the only way. That is the only way. You have to know that shit is already yours. Because it is. It belongs to you. Why? Because you say it does. That you need nothing else. It's yours. It is yours. It's mine. Whatever I want is already mine. You know what I'm saying? I do want to say that I am creating a PDF, a free PDF. You can get it down in the description box below. It's going to be like a checklist of everything that you need to really figure out what that main character looks like for you. Again, it is absolutely free. Just go ahead and click that link down in the description box. You can download it. You can print it out. You can fill it out on your phone if you want to with a little scribble app. Just do whatever. But yeah, please check out that PDF and go ahead and get it, okay? Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope it was helpful, informative. Like I said, I want to see them lists. I'm not playing. I want to see the fucking lists. I'm not playing. And I'll share mine with y'all if I want to see it more personalized. Like, I'll probably put it on my Instagram story. So don't forget to go ahead and follow me over there, because we finna hold each other accountable, okay? We just finna be on each other's asses. You feel me? Anyways, again, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys next Thursday at 4 p.m., okay? Bye!